Hello, welcome to our conversation series. These videos are for intermediate level learners of English. In these videos, we will talk about many expressions to help you communicate in English. When you watch these videos, you should do 3 things to help you study. First, our teachers may say a word that you don't know. Please take the time to find that word in a dictionary to help you understand the video. Second, you should always try to repeat after the teacher in the video. Whenever the teacher uses some new vocabulary or expressions, you need to repeat how they say it. Last, you should always review and re-watch the videos and practice what you learned to help you understand the expressions being taught to you. It takes time and effort, but these videos will help you if you watch them with a sincere interest to learn English. Thank you and enjoy the videos.
Hi everybody, I'm Esther, and in this video we're going to talk about how to describe the cost or price of something. Now this is important to people like me who like shopping, right? So for example, I like shopping especially for dresses. So I might say the cost of this dress is affordable. Okay, this dress is affordable. Affordable means that this dress is not too expensive. I have enough money and I can pay for this dress. I have enough money, I can buy this dress. So I would say this dress is affordable. I can also say this dress is inexpensive. We all know what expensive is, but we say inexpensive. So that's the opposite, inexpensive. Affordable and inexpensive have very similar meanings. Again, I have enough money to buy this. It's not too expensive. Then we have cheap. This dress is cheap. Now cheap is similar. It means it's not expensive, but it's a little bit more negative. If you say that something is cheap, people may think that the quality is not very good. It's not very nice. Okay, now let's look at the opposite. The opposite of these words is expensive. This dress is expensive. It costs a lot of money, too much money. Maybe I don't want to buy it. We can also say overpriced. This dress is overpriced. That means the price is too high. So again, I don't want to buy this dress. It's too expensive and overpriced. Okay, let's look at some more examples together. Let's look at some examples. The hat was affordable because it was on sale. The hat was affordable because it was on sale. Next, I wish this bag was more affordable. I wish this bag was more affordable. Next, this computer is surprisingly inexpensive. This computer is surprisingly inexpensive. Next, these shoes look beautiful, but they are too cheap. These shoes look beautiful, but they are too cheap. Next, that jacket is too expensive. That jacket is too expensive. Last, I cannot buy this overpriced bag. I cannot buy this overpriced bag. Okay, so in this video we learned that when we want to describe the cost of something as not too expensive, we say affordable. Okay, something is affordable if it's not too expensive, if I can buy it with the money I have. On the other hand, if something is not affordable, if the cost is very high, we say expensive or overpriced. For me, I think some brands like H&M and Forever 21 are affordable. Some people don't think this way. They think it's cheap. Sometimes, yes, some of the items can be cheap, but for me, I like those brands because they are affordable. Another store that I like in Korea, it's called Zara or Chara in Korea as they say. They have some items that are affordable and some items that are very expensive, too expensive for me to buy. Okay, well that's what I wanted to share in this video. Thanks for watching. Bye!
Hello, I'm Bill. In this video, we're going to talk about something fun that people like to do, and that's vacation. We like to go on vacation, and we like to tell people about our vacations, because if we can make them jealous, that's even better. Now, there's two questions here that we're going to use to talk about vacation. One question is where we go for vacation. And the other question is what we do when on vacation. Now, the first question is, did you go anywhere for vacation? So vacation time is finished and it's just time to talk about it. So they ask this question and there's different answers you can give. The easiest, yes, I did. But that's boring. Easy's not always good because you want to be interesting when you talk. So, someone asks you, did you go anywhere for vacation? Well, start by, where did you go? I went to Busan, or I went to Jeju. Popular places people love to go to. Or you could just say, I went to the beach, because people like the beach. So that's a place as well. Now, went to is good to say. You can also go with visited. And again, just what place did you visit? We have I visited Hala Mountain, or I visited Haeundae Beach. Those are all good places to visit. But now, sometimes you can't go on vacation. Something stops you from going on vacation. And if that happens, you can use this phrase. We have no, I had to. And we say I had to because that means something stopped you. So now it could be, no, I had to work. Ugh. Or no, I had to save money. Because if you need to save money, vacation's not a good idea. Now, let's look at some more examples of using these. The question was, did you go anywhere on vacation this year? Answers can be, I went to the USA, or I visited Beijing, or I was too busy to go anywhere. Okay, now that we've talked about where we go for vacation, we're going to talk about what we do when we're on vacation. All right? And so when that happens, we have this question here. What did you do on vacation? Because we go somewhere, but now we have to do something. Now, the answers are not like before with the I went to, I visited. All right? You got to think a little more, but it's still easy. You start with I, of course, but now doing something, you need a verb. So you have to use past tense verb because vacation, it's finished. So you have to say things like, I swam at the beach, or I swam in a pool. Something like, I hiked on a mountain. All right? Just fill in what you were doing, okay? Now, some people when they go on vacation, they don't like to do many things. For some, vacation is about being lazy. So some people may just say, vacation? I just rested. That's time to relax, time to feel good again, okay? Let's take a look at some more examples of these. Now, this question is, what did you do during your vacation? you can say, I swam at the beach. Or maybe, I rowed a boat to Jeju. Or, I just relaxed and read a lot. Okay, so there you have two good and easy questions about vacations. You have the, did you go anywhere on vacation? And then the, what did you do on vacation? Now, good to ask these questions to people, but it's better to answer the questions because that means you had vacation. So, I hope you can talk about vacations, and I hope you get to take many vacations yourself. All right, see you next time. Thank you. All right, hi, I'm Bill, and what I have for you right now are 3 questions you can ask a foreigner about their country. Because I know this, people like to talk about where they're from. It's easy and it's comfortable for us to do. Now, the first question we have here is this. What is the food like in your country? Now, many Korean people, they say, our food is spicy. But now, some countries, they don't eat a lot of spicy food. So sometimes they might say, our food is sweet. Or even they might answer, how do they make the food? Something like, our food is grilled. Or our food is fried. This is all possible answers. Now, another thing is, about the food, is they could talk about what food is popular. Okay? Now, just like this, we eat a lot of. Now, I know from living in Korea, we eat a lot of kimchi. All right? It's true. Every day, even me. But now, other countries maybe, like America, we eat a lot of beef. It's very popular, okay? And almost not every day, but almost. It seems like that happens. Or even, we eat a lot of eggs. Just what do you eat a lot of? Okay, let's look at next question. All right, now here's another question you can ask a foreigner about their country. And it goes like this. What is your country famous for? This is just about what is popular in their country. What do people do? What do people know about? Okay, so now I'm an American, so if someone were to ask me, what is America famous for? I could just answer like this. Many people know Hollywood. Yeah, Hollywood, where America makes the movies, okay? You can say many people know Hollywood, or it's okay, it's famous for Hollywood, okay? Now, by it, I mean my country. So, my country, it's famous for Hollywood. We want to change it a bit. We can talk about Canada. What is Canada famous for? Well, that's easy. We could do many people know maple syrup. Very tasty Canadian food. And also, it's famous for maple syrup. Okay? So these are 2 things that are equal that you can use to answer this question. Okay, let's look at the last question now. All right, now, here's our last question that will help you get a foreigner to tell you about their home country. And it just goes like this. What is there to see in your country? Kind of what is famous again, but something to see, something to go see at, okay? So now, what we have here is the answer can go, people come to see. Now, if the person is from France, the easy answer is, people come to see Eiffel Tower. Or someone from China, people come to see the Great Wall. Or again, maybe a Japanese person is visiting, they can say, people come to see Mount Fuji. Now again, if you travel to another country and someone asks you about Korea, you can just say, people come to see Seoul, or people come to see Gyeongbok Palace, the famous things to see. All right, let's take a look at some examples. Question 1. What is the food like in your country? We eat a lot of vegetables. Our food is mostly fried. We don't eat much fruit. What is your country famous for? It's famous for ice hockey. Many people know about our mountains. It's famous for beautiful beaches. What is there to see in your country? People come to see our old castles. People come to see our historical places. People come to see our modern cities. All right, so there you have 3 questions that you can ask a foreigner about their country. It's a great way to start a conversation, and it's also a great way to learn something about another place. I hope this helps you, and I hope you can try it soon. Thank you.
Hi there, I'm Sarah. I'm going to tell you about a couple questions that I've heard living in South Korea that I didn't like very much. And they're questions that have a good way of asking and a bad way of asking. They're about marriage and they're about children. So I'm a woman, I'm not married, and I don't have children. People want to know why. So they ask me, when will you get married? This is not a nice question. This sounds like I'm too late to get married, or why am I not married already? You're too old. That's why I don't like it. So there's a nicer way to ask. Do you want to get married? Because maybe I don't. Or maybe I'm waiting. Maybe I'm in school. There are many reasons. When you ask, do you want to get married? I feel more comfortable. I feel like it's about me and my life, not about what other people think I should have done. The other one is about children. When will you have children? Same thing. Feels like I'm too late to have children, or I should have children by now. Maybe I don't want children. You need to ask, do you want to have children? Then I'm more comfortable to tell you the answer. Yes, I do want children when I get married, or I do want children when I'm rich. So, this is the right way to ask. This is the wrong way to ask. Ask in a way that will make me feel comfortable, and I'll tell you the answer. Do you want to get married? Not, when will you get married? That's it. See you next time.
Hello again, students. I'm Robin. In this video, we're going to talk about expressing worry or concern to your friend. Okay, so maybe you meet your friend and your friend looks very sad, or he or she is bothered by something. Okay, their face is just so unhappy. All right, they're like, so you're very worried or concerned. So you want to ask them if everything is okay. So these are the questions you're going to ask to check if they're, if they're all right. Let's take a look. So of course the first one is the most common one. How are you? Okay. Or how are you doing? Okay. So you want to express a little bit of worry. How are you? How are you doing? How do you feel? How do you feel? How do you feel today? Or how are you feeling? Okay, don't confuse these two. How do you feel? How are you feeling? How are you feeling? How do you feel? How are you feeling? Is everything okay? This is a good one. This is one I usually use. Is everything okay? Is everything okay? Very simple. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong with you? Okay. Are you all right? Are you all right? Are you okay? Okay, so these are the questions you want to ask your friend if they look very upset. You're worried about them. You ask these questions. Okay, let's move on to how we answer these questions. All right, we're going to look at the answers, okay? Now, if someone asks you, is everything okay? How are you? Are you all right? All right, how should you answer? Well, of course, you can answer positive or negative. Let's go through this. Now, you can begin your sentence with I'm. For example, I'm fine. I'm fine. Or you can begin your sentence with I feel. I feel fine. Okay, both are okay. I'm fine. I feel fine. So these are the positive ones. I'm fine. I'm okay. How are you? I'm okay. Is everything okay? I'm okay. I feel okay. I'm good. I'm good. I'm great. I feel great. I feel great. Don't worry. All right? I'm not bad. I'm not bad. I feel so. Okay? Today is a bad day. I feel so. I'm not good. I'm not good. I'm very sick today. I'm not good. I'm upset. I'm upset with my girlfriend. I'm upset with you, okay? Or I feel upset, again. I'm terrible. Oh, I feel sick. I'm terrible today. Or I feel terrible. I feel depressed. Okay, so depressed means very sad. I feel depressed. I'm not happy. Okay, so if someone is concerned about your feeling, they will ask about your feeling, or you can ask them about their feeling. These are good examples of possible answers. Of course, there's more answers than this, but these are the main ones. Remember, you can begin with I'm or I feel. All right, that's it, and I hope you cheer up your sad or depressed friend. See you next time. Hello everyone, I'm Robin. We're going to talk about a lot of things in this video. First, we're going to talk about how to ask someone if they understand you. Then we're going to talk about expressing that you don't understand someone. And lastly, we're going to talk about expressing that you do understand someone. Now, first, we're going to talk about these questions. These are the questions you would ask someone if they understand you, okay? Don't worry about the answers yet. We're going to talk about the answers later. Just focus on the questions. All right, so question 1 here. Do you understand? Do you understand? Of course, this is the most common question and the easiest to use in any situation. With your friends or a business meeting, this works everywhere. Do you understand? Let's move on to the second one. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Okay, this is used a lot in Black culture, but you can also use it too. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Now, very similar. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so you can say, do you know what I'm saying? Or you can also ask, do you know what I mean? Okay, same question, but one uses I'm. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean? Okay, be careful expressing those two questions. The next one, are you following me? Are you following me? Okay, so following is when someone is walking behind you, following you, but in this case, as a question, are you following me? You can ask someone, and it means the same as, do you understand? Are you following me? Do you understand what I'm saying? All right, the next one. Have you got it? Have you got it? Again, all of these mean the same. Do you understand? Have you got it? And a lot of people will cut the have you to just got it. Now, this is only used for spoken English. Never write that. Got it. So you're talking to someone and you want to know if they understand you. You just ask, got it? Okay. So these are the questions. Let's move on to some answers. In this next part, we're going to learn how to express yourself if you don't understand what someone is saying. Okay, so maybe you're talking to someone and they're telling you some story, or they're speaking in English, blah, 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 blah. You don't understand anything, and they ask you, do you understand? Okay, this is what you want to say. Now, the first two are the most common ones, but they are a little bit rude. Okay, so I don't want my students to say, huh? Do you understand? Huh? Okay, it's rude. Or what? What? Okay, so as I said, even native speakers, it's very common to use these, but they're a little bit rude. So only with your friends, okay? Never in a very serious or formal situation. All right, let's move to this one. I don't understand. This is the easiest one to use because it works everywhere. It's very nice. I don't understand. Do you understand? I don't understand. The next one is a question. You can ask them. You know, if they ask you, do you understand? Do you know what I'm saying? You can ask, what do you mean? Okay, what do you mean? What are you trying to say? Okay, so asking the question also means you don't understand. The next one, I'm not following you. Are you following me? I'm not following you. Okay, so remember the question, are you following me? Do you understand? I'm not following you. I don't understand. And the last one, I don't get it. Okay, very common, only for spoken English. Someone's telling a story. I don't get it. Okay, I don't understand. Do you get it? I don't get it. All right, so these are what you want to use when you don't understand someone. Let's move on. In this last part, we're going to learn the expressions to say when you do understand. Okay, so when someone is telling a story or talking to you and they ask you, do you understand? And you understand. Okay, this is what you're going to say. Now, the top one is the most common one and the best one. It works in every situation. Casual, formal, wherever you are. Do you understand? I understand. Okay. The next one, I see. This is one I often use. It just means I understand. Just a short form, I see. I see. Okay, that means I understand. I get it. I got it. All right. Earlier we learned the question was, got it? Okay. Now if someone says got it, you should say I got it. But some people, they don't ask got it, they ask get it? Okay, so it's a little confusing. Some people ask get it, some people ask got it. It's the same question. So if they ask get it, I get it. Got it? I got it. Okay? And the last one, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, this is very common. It's only spoken. Okay, you would never write gotcha. Now, gotcha means I got you. I got you, which means I understand you. So we don't say I got you. We just say gotcha. Do you understand? Gotcha. All right? So this is how to express when you do understand someone. Let's look at the examples. Okay, let's look at the first example dialogue. Do you understand? Sure, I understand. Let's look at the next dialogue. Do you know what I'm saying? Sorry, what do you mean? The next example dialogue. Are you following me? Sorry, I'm not following you. Okay, listen to me again. And the next dialogue. Have you got it? I got it. And next. Got it? Got it. And the last one. Are you with me? Gotcha. Did you understand those expressions? Well, I hope you did. All right, these expressions are very common, very useful. Study them and use them. All right? You got it? That's it for this video, and I'll see you next time.
Hi there, I'm Sarah, and I'm going to show you 2 questions that will help you while you're shopping in North America for clothing, that will help you when you're looking for size and for color. So let's get started. Pretend that you're shopping, you find a shirt that you really like, but they don't have the size that you want. So you ask the salesperson, "Excuse me, do you have this in small? Do you have this in medium? Do you have this in large? Or if you know the number of the size that you're looking for, do you have this in size 4? Do you have this in size 5? And so on. Second way of asking, does this come in small? Does this come in medium? Does this come in large? Or same if you know the number, does this come in size 5? And moving on. And now we're going to talk about the same question, but about color instead of size. So you're shopping, you have that same shirt that you like, but you want it in a different color. So you ask the salesperson, do you have this in hot pink? I love hot pink, but maybe you want it in black. Do you have this in black? Do you have this in white? Do you have this in green? And the next one, does this come in hot pink? Does this come in black? Does this come in green? They mean the same thing. Let's move on. So we've just learned the 2 different questions that will help you when you're shopping for a different size or a different color when buying clothing in North America. The first one was, do you have this in size 4? Do you have this in size 8? Do you have this in medium? Or for color, do you have this in hot pink? Do you have this in green? And the second way of asking was, does this come in size 8? Does this come in small? Does this come in medium? Or for color, does this come in hot pink? Does this come in yellow? I have a really hard time buying clothes in South Korea sometimes. I can't ask for a different color or a different size because I get confused. But I know that these 2 questions will help you when buying clothes in North America. And see you next time. Hi, I'm Sarah, and I'm going to help you answer the question of whether or not you are dating somebody. So I'm sure you get asked all the time if you're dating this person or if you're dating that person. And of course, there's many different forms of relationships that are romantic, so there's lots of different answers that you could give. So let's look at the board. Here are a lot of different answers. The question, are you dating John? That's pretending you're a girl. So the easiest answer when you are together is, yes, we are dating. Or, yes, we're together. Those 2 are really similar. We're together, we're dating, they mean the same thing. Next one is, yes, we're going steady. This is more of a high school term. It's kind of cute. Going steady means yes, we see each other every day. We're seeing each other steadily. We're going steady. So, yes, we're going steady. Or, yes, we're seeing each other. Seeing each other is a little bit different. It means less commitment. It's at the beginning stages. You're not official yet. You're just seeing each other. So there is romance. You are together sort of, but not quite together. You're just seeing each other. Or, if the answer is no, we're not together, go all the way down here. It's just physical. So it's just sexual. We just have sex and then we part ways. It's not romantic, no feelings, just physical. Or, no, we're just friends. So that means there's no romance, you're just friends. Or it means there is romance, you just don't want to tell anybody yet. So for no, it's just physical, or we're just friends. And for yes, we are dating. So that's it. See you next time.
Hi students, in this video I'm going to teach you about 3 rude questions Koreans always ask in English. Alright, now I know you're very curious about foreigners when you meet the foreigner and you want to ask them a lot of questions, but just remember some of those questions are rude. Now let's take a look at the first rude question. How old are you? How old are you? Now I know this is a very important question in Korean culture. It's very important to know how old the other person is. But in Western culture, we don't care about age. So when someone is asking us about our age, we're like, why does that matter? Okay, that's my privacy. Okay, so Koreans tend to ask this question too soon to a stranger. If you really want to ask, don't ask this. This is too direct. This is a more polite way to ask the question. May I ask? May I ask how old you are? May I ask how old you are? This is a more polite way, but again, the person might also consider this rude. Just be careful when you're meeting the foreigner. Don't ask this question too soon. If you really need to ask, use this expression. Don't use this. All right, let's move on to the next rude question. Are you married? That's our next rude question. Now, when you meet the foreigner and you're strangers and you ask, are you married? Some foreigners don't like that question. Okay, it's a little bit too soon to ask such a personal question. For me, I'm okay if a Korean asks me, are you married? And I just answer, no. Okay, no problem. But they ask the question, are you married? I say no. They ask another question, why not? Okay, this is very, very rude. Are you married? No. Why not? Okay, why not? That's my personal business. I don't want to tell you. Okay, don't ask why not. That is too rude. Also, are you married might be a little bit too direct. A more polite way to ask a stranger, may I ask if you're married? May I ask if you're married? This is a better way, more polite. May I ask if you're married? And if they say no, don't ask why not. All right, that's too rude. Let's move on to the last question. Here's the last rude question I want to talk about. Do you have any children? Now, that question is not so rude. Most people are okay to answer that question. But again, if you ask a couple, do you have any children? And they say no, well, this question is rude. Why not? Okay, do you have any children? No. Why not? That is very rude. Probably most people don't want to tell a stranger the reasons why they have no children. That's their personal, private business. So again, never ask why not. That's too rude. Now, some people might consider this question rude coming from a stranger, we just met. So again, this is always the polite way. May I ask if you have any children? May I ask if you have any children? All right, it's very polite. Okay, so we learned about a lot of rude questions that Koreans sometimes ask foreigners. Why am I teaching you this? Well, I meet a lot of strangers on the street or at work, and they're always asking me questions. That's okay. But some of them ask me these rude questions, and after meeting them, I just feel angry or I don't feel good, okay? So try to ask more polite questions. Never ask the why not questions. And I hope you learned something from this video. See you next time. Hello everyone, I'm Robin, and this is a very important video because we're going to learn how to compliment a woman, okay? Now, a compliment is when you say something very nice to someone, okay? You tell them something very nice. That's a compliment. Now, for this video, I'm going to break it up into 3 parts. The first part, we're going to learn how to compliment a woman's personality. The next part, we're going to compliment their appearance. And the last part, we're going to compliment their clothing or accessories, all right? Now, let's take a look at the first part, personality. This is very simple because there's not too many compliments we can say about someone's personality. Let's take a look. So you want to compliment the woman, you always begin with your. You're nice, you're sweet, okay? You're funny. Maybe she's very funny or humorous. She tells a lot of jokes. You're funny. And the last one, you're lovely. You got to be careful with the last one here because it means you're showing a little more interest in that woman. Maybe you want to date her or something. You're lovely. All right. So this is very simple. You're nice, sweet, funny, lovely. But these are quick compliments to compliment a woman about her personality. Let's move on to appearance. Now we're going to take a look at how to compliment a woman about her appearance. There are many ways to compliment a woman about her appearance. Let's take a look. Okay, we're going to use your again. Very simply, you're pretty. You're cute. You're beautiful. You're sexy. Okay, be careful with sexy. Some girls don't want to hear that compliment. Let's take a look at the next one. You look pretty. Okay, you're pretty. You look pretty. Same thing, very similar. You look pretty. You look cute. You look beautiful. The next one, you have pretty eyes. Okay, using you have, you're going to describe something you like about their body. Okay, for example, you have pretty eyes or you have pretty hands, things like that. You want to say you have. You have a nice smile. This is a good compliment for a woman. You have a nice smile. The last one, very simple, very direct. I like your hair, okay? I like your eyes. I like your smile. I like your body. Okay, be careful with that one. Anyway, this is how to compliment a woman about her appearance. Let's move on to clothing and accessories. Now we're going to compliment a woman about her clothing or accessories. There's two basic ways. You begin your sentence with you have or I like. So you have cool earrings. You have a nice dress. You have a nice necklace. Okay? You have. You can also be direct with I like. I like your nail polish. I like your perfume. I like your outfit. Okay? So these are ways to compliment a woman about her clothing or accessories. All right? Let's move on. All of these are great expressions to use when you want to compliment a woman. Now, you could be a man complimenting a woman, but you could also be another woman complimenting a woman. You can use these expressions too. Now, before we go, I want to talk about one last compliment that works with every woman. Okay, it's a great compliment to make them feel happy. And that compliment is you just ask a question. And the question is, did you lose some weight? Okay, so if you say that to a girl, I'm sure she's very happy. Did you lose some weight? Okay, she's going to feel good and very happy. Anyway, that's it for this video. See you next time. Hello everyone, my name is Robin, and in this video I'm going to teach you a very important question to ask a foreigner about how much alcohol they can drink. All right, so here is the question, and the question asks, how much soju can you drink? Okay, you want to know how much alcohol they can drink. How much soju can you drink? Now, I'm asking about soju, but you can change the question to beer, wine, makgeolli, okay? How much beer can you drink? It's the same question and the same answer. So how much soju can you drink? You want to use I can. How much soju can you? I can drink. I can drink. I can drink. Well, how much can you drink? Well, you should say, if we're talking about soju, soju usually uses the small cups, okay? So how much soju can you drink? I can drink 1 cup. The glass, usually we don't use glass for soju, we use the cup for soju. The glass is for beer. So if I asked how much beer can you drink, I can drink 1 glass. Okay. Now bottle, that's okay for soju or beer. They both use bottles. So how much soju can you drink? I can drink 1 bottle. All right. So again, you want to use a cup for the small cups of soju, glass for beer glass, also a wine glass, and the bottle can be used for anything. That's one. Now let's drink a little more. How much soju can you drink? I can drink 2 cups. Okay? Now this is 1. We're going to 2. 2 cups. Notice we have the S now. We have to make it plural. There's 2. How much soju can you drink? I can drink 2 cups. How much beer can you drink? I can drink 2 glasses. How much beer can you drink? I can drink 2 bottles. Okay? So if you're going more than 1, like 2, 3, 4, you have to use cups, glasses, bottles. Okay? Don't say 2 bottle. I can drink 2 bottle. That sounds very strange. You make sure you have that S. I can drink 2 bottles. All right? Maybe you don't drink alcohol. You don't like alcohol. You never drink soju. You never drink beer or anything. This is what you want to say. How much soju can you drink? I never drink soju. I never drink beer. I never drink wine. Okay, or also you could say, I don't like to drink soju. Okay, you tell the person, I never drink it. All right. All right, so remember 1 cup, 2 cups, to plural. I don't know how much soju you drink. A lot of students ask me how much soju I can drink. When I first came to Korea, I could drink about 2 bottles of soju. But these days, I don't drink so much soju. So maybe I can drink about 1 bottle of soju. But recently, I never drink soju. Anyway, that's a good question to ask a foreigner about how much they can drink. I hope you learned it, and I hope you use it, okay? That's it, and see you next time. Hi, I'm Robin, and in this video, we're going to talk about a very important question to ask someone. What's your religion? Now, you have to be very careful asking this question because it is a personal question. Okay, so some people are uncomfortable talking about their religion. So make sure you're very friendly with that person and you know that person very well. All right, what's your religion? Now, when someone asks you, what's your religion, you should always begin your sentence with I'm. Okay, and there's different things you can be. Let's take a look. Now, the religious people, you can be Christian and Catholic. Both of these very common in Korea. So what's your religion? I'm Christian. I'm Christian. Or I'm Catholic. I'm Catholic. Okay, so these people, of course, go to church and believe in God. The next category here is agnostic. Okay, it's very strange pronunciation. Agnostic. There's an A here, but it sounds like egg, like EGG. Agnostic. Agnostic. And what does agnostic mean? Well, agnostic means if you are agnostic, you don't believe in the regular religions. You're not Catholic. You're not Christian. Okay, so you probably don't go to church. And do you believe in God? Well, some people believe in God and some people don't. Okay, so if you're agnostic, you're kind of unsure. You're not really sure if there's a God or not. But certainly you don't like religion. All right, now I put Buddhist here, if you're Buddhist. So what's your religion? I'm Buddhist. Of course, Buddhist people are very spiritual, and they would fall in the agnostic category. Just spiritual people. They feel there is something special in the universe. Maybe there is a God or some force controlling things. And the I don't know people. Okay, the middle people. maybe there's a God, maybe there's something, I don't know. Okay, so we would put all these kind of people in the agnostic category. The last category, atheist. What's your religion? I'm atheist. Okay, atheist. And you can see nothing. Atheists don't believe in God. They don't believe in church. They don't believe in anything. There is nothing special or spiritual in the universe. Okay, there's nothing. All right, that's an atheist. All right, so let's take a look at the pronunciation one more time. What's your religion? I'm Christian. I'm Catholic. I'm agnostic. I'm agnostic. I'm Buddhist. I'm Buddhist. I'm an atheist. I'm an atheist. Okay? So those are the different types of ways you can answer that question. Very useful if someone asks you that question. And again, be careful who you ask that question to. Okay? It is very personal and maybe they don't want to talk about that. Well, that's it for this video. See you next time.